In an eventful afternoon of May, two peculiar men were about to meet somewhere in a park of either city. At the same time, a woman was giving birth under a centenary tree. A waiter was spilling a cup of coffee on a marble table. A chess game was ended by a masterstroke. However, the story that concerns us is that of Vladimir and Estragon, our two peculiar men. About them, very little is known. Vladimir was a telemarketer for many years, but, in essence, he was a mystic. The only thing that is known about Estragon is that, at the moment our story begins, his boot is pinching painfully. In the language of time, to wait and to meet are the same thing.
Nothing to be done.
I'm beginning to come round to that opinion. All my life, I tried to put it from me saying, Vladimir, be reasonable. You haven't yet tried everything. And I resumed the struggle.
He brooded, thinking on the struggle.
So there you are again.
Am I?
I'm glad to see you back. I thought you were gone forever.
Me too.
Together again, at last. We'll have to celebrate it, but how?
Vladimir reflected.
Get up till I embrace you.
Not now, not now.
May one inquire where His Highness spent the night?
In a ditch.
In a ditch? Where?
Over there.
And they didn't beat you?
Beat me. Certainly, they beat me.
Estragon felt pain, for a second, in his muscles and bones.
The same lot as usual?
The same? I don't know.
The pain was not there anymore.
When I think of it, all these years, but for me, where would you be? You'd be nothing more than a little heap of bones at the present minute.
And what of it?
It's too much for one man. On the other hand, what's the good of losing heart now? That's what I say. We should have thought of a million years ago, in 2000, when all computers go mad.
Stop blathering and help me off with this bloody thing! Your pupils are very small. Small pupils scare me.
Ants only frighten other ants.
Ants aren't part of the zoo.
Nevertheless, they walk beside the big animals. Just like that old sea dog from the hospital. Do you remember Yorkie?
Estragon remembered, nostalgic.
That sadistic mood enjoyed spreading terror into the oncology floor.
I'd never like to disturb the others.
You are the kind of person that would recycle, if you weren't you.
Indeed, while he was working as a telemarketer, Vladimir recycled with passion. He regrets he cannot make it anymore.
You have something to say to me.
I have nothing to say to you!
Didi,
The yellow container to the yellow container!
you are angry? Come on, Didi. Give me your hand. Don't be stubborn. Embrace me. You stink of garlic.
It's for the kidneys. And what do we do now?
Wait,
Yes, but while waiting,
what about hanging ourselves?
it gives us an erection.
An erection!
Yes, but after that, what can we do then?
Carry on waiting.
Waiting for what?
Godot?
Certainly, yes, but was the name Godot or Godette?
Godot.
I think it's Godette.
Could be Godot.
Or maybe Godot.
Not far from there, the grass dried on the edge of the road.
I've never believed in colors.
I just know that on the day of my grave, white beetles will be on my side.
Stephen Hawking just died. That man spoke so well.
Paradoxes are like this. And black holes are our demons.
You should have been a poet.
I was. Isn't that obvious?
I've always wanted a suite like yours.
To dress well is that appearance fits as much as in this park, as in an embassy, as in the highest village of the Himalaya.
Everest is the hat of the world.
Suddenly, Estragon took the hat off Vladimir's head. Then, a brawl started. Vladimir claimed the hat as his own and took it away from Estragon, who claimed to be the owner of the hat and took it away from Vladimir, until they came to a standstill. Holding the hat, each by a point, they faced it with rage. After a while, they calmed down and made a truce.
Well, what do we do now?
Don't let's do anything. It's better.
Let's wait and see what he says.
Who?
Godot.
Good idea, but the name is Godette.
I'm curious to hear what he has to offer. Then we'll take it or leave it. Godot. The name is Godot.
What exactly did we ask her for? Her name is Godette.
Were you not there? I'm sure his name is Godot.
I can't have been listening. Godette, I say.
Oh, nothing very definite. Godot?
Kind of prayer. Godot?
Precisely. Godot.
Vague supplication. Godot.
Exactly.
And what did he reply?
That he'd see,
That he couldn't promise anything.
that he'd have to think it over.
In the quiet of his home,
Consult his family,
agent,
correspondence,
Books.
bank account.
before taking a decision.
It's the normal thing.
Is it?
I think it is.
I think it too.
The problem is that character has no limits.
Didi, my dear, lately I've been thinking, meditating about some issues, but now I can't remember them. Do you sometimes think about those kind of things?
I suppose yes. Or maybe not. You know, strangeness is my territory, Gogo. Even in the limits, I've known how to draw circles like water mirrors. And the gasoline of that mirrors has been for my tragedy. Love.
Meet love?
No, you donkey. I'm talking about love. Love! The tallest antonym of destruction. That thing that happens because of the flesh.
That's what I'm saying. Meet love?
Ceremonious ape!
Punctilious pig!
Moron!
That's the idea. Let's abuse each other. Ectoplasm.
Diplodocus!
Anachronism.
Visigoth!
Vegetarian.
Populist!
Postmodern.
Vagabond!
Now, let's make it up.
Gogo!
Didi!
Your hand!
Take it!
Come to my arm!
Off we go!
Then they embraced. After a while, they separated.
And what shall we do now?
Wait,
Excuse me, gentleman. Would you have the kindness to tell me what time is it?
Step the ring to 34.
Oh, then it's time for me to leave.
Can I ask you why, lady?
Because they are waiting for me.
What strange lady. Never mind. What I was telling you.
Same as always.
Of course, like always.
But I was not paying attention.
May I repeat it to you?
No. Let's go to another place.
But we can't.
Why?
Because we are waiting.
Waiting for who?
Godot.
Godette!
Godot.
Godette!
Godot.
Godette!
Godot.
Godette!
Godot.
Godette!
Godot.